Today is Sunday, October the 16th, 2022. It's 7:08 in the morning. I'm here in the office waiting for the sun to come out. Or the light, not the sun, fucking light. Oh, it's coming out early. We should get going. We gotta go to work right now. We gotta go to Chick-fil-A and do Chick-fil-A and then come back and rest for a bit and then go at 11 to do the warehouse again. Today, oh, it's gonna be a long day. I was gonna paint or draw, but I don't have time now. I'm seeing that. I gotta go get ready. So I'll just make a quick video really quick about I wanted to talk about this subject, but I don't know where to start on it. This subject about it's kind of about the BLM movement, but it's also kind of about our character and how we should present ourselves if we want to be a positive tool or catalyst or person that moves the evolution of humankind forward to the right direction. And that character is something along the lines of character building, external character building, helping others find and exhibit a better character within and without themselves, outside themselves, so that they can magnify that energy, that tool, that catalyst usage for the world to evolve to the thing that I know it can be. The things of the days of Atlantis that some remember. And that is not a character that exists amongst the seemingly righteous right now, those on the right specifically. It happens every 4 years where the one side that's in charge starts looking so bad and vile, and it's done on purpose a lot to get the other side looking like, the saviors of humanity, and to get them to, come back into power. But it's just a cycle. It's a seesaw cycle of power, where the ones that are doing the seesaw maneuvering are on part of the same figure, So right now, the right is starting to look a lot more virtuosus. They're starting to look a lot more morally inclined because they're caring about the welfare of children, and they're not supporting this disgusting notion of mutilating and castrating and sterilizing kids at such a young age, ruining their lives forever, changing and altering them. They're so hard against that, and it's just making them look so saintly in a lot of people's eyes that see the truth for what it is and how horrible it is. And so it's shifting a lot of the censors to the right side to vote right and get that power going back. But at the end of the day, the right is still not the right choice. And I say this for people like Candace Owens and Matt Walsh and Ben Shapiro. They're all very intelligent, very, very intelligent people. And, even the younger, newer speakers coming up, I forgot, Brett Cooper and the other girl, I can't pronounce her name. She has a very unique name. Anna something, I think. I don't remember her full name. AE, I'll say her initials are AE. And very intelligent people, very logical minded, but they're still out there judging and speaking from their own personal brainwashed perspectives of what the truth is. And that is something that's gonna basically stay that way until they decide, or individuals decide to stop looking up to people like that, or they decide to be honest within themselves and open themselves up to those hypocrisies within themselves and analyze them more, or people that worship them and find them as all knowing, and or at least mostly all knowing, and a good source of moral character, whatever they want to see them as, to look up to and embody within themselves in their lives. And it's gonna stay like that. People have to change basically on their own, in their own minds, in order for things to change, or else no matter how much preaching anybody does, no matter how much brainwashing anybody does, that's how it's gonna be. And I admit, I myself am not that full character that I want to embody to the world yet. I fight with fucking moths. I was angry at a couple of them right now for trying to touch me, land on me, getting overly upset about it and threatening their lives. It's excessive. I mean, I know they're moths and nobody gives a shit, but they're still little creatures, They have little souls or whatever, little lives. So if that character is something that I want to embody in my everyday life, that's those kinds of stupid thoughts are the things that I have to really consider deeply and take into account when I'm reacting or responding to something. No matter what it is. So yeah, until all of them, Matt Walsh and Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro and the newcomers, all stop being judgmental little twats and stop acting like they don't talk all this shit when the cameras are turned off, like the world doesn't even know, like where they're probably stepping into their own definition of whatever stereotype people have about them, then it's not gonna change. It's not gonna change. Like Matt Walsh, for example, I'll clarify myself on him a bit. He's a bit of a fucking sexist. Like, he's a misogynist. He thinks women are these fragile little things that need, some kind of overhead amongst them to be a fully functioning, centered being. Without men, we're just these helpless creatures. And that's just not the case, I mean, for some women, perhaps men are very helpful in that endeavor, but for some like me, they can be actually a hindrance at times. So there's really no need for a savior, or at least not one of any particular sex, like for that notion to be there is pretty sexist. So until they're willing to open their eyes to those types of hypocrisies within their thinking, it's not gonna change, people. or until people stop looking up to them, like I said. Good morning.